Aha! How's it going, guys? It's fella Trafalgar Valentine coming with another drawing video. And you know what? I love my car so much, I'm doing another car drawing. This one's going to be a Nissan R35. So this one I did on black paper with a white gel pen and a Posca marker. One of these little Posca things. I'm doing this on negative just so you can see it. So I'm using it on black paper so it'll appear white for you. And the purple Posca I'm using will appear green. But I just used Posca marker and white gel pen and cheap A4 paper. It's very, very thin and stuff. It works out pretty well. Here is the drawing. So yeah, it's just a simple, fun cartoon drawing I did today. This is my first drawing this morning, and I've had a pretty busy day at work, busy week at work, coming back from Christmas and that. So I wanted to start off my day off from work with a nice fun drawing. Anyway, guys, hope this video is helpful. You can do it in pencil or pen if you wanted to try and follow along with me. But hey, enjoy the video. Okay, let's do this Nissan R35 drawing. So I've got this black paper, but I put the camera on a negative filter, so it's coming on opposites. So it looks like white for you. I'm just sketching a few shapes now, just with the pencil. And I can't see it very well, but I might be able to better than me. Just to give me an idea of where I want things to go. And now that's done, let's go ahead with this drawing. Okay, I'm going to start from the front left section. Okay, as you can see, this is coming up black in the video, but really this is actually white. You'll see the photo at the end of the difference. I'll just bring this round. And this is the bumper coming up here. Now I'm just going to do a little bit of the headlight, which comes right up. Then for the other headlight, try and keep it the same level. And then bring this across. Okay, so that's both headlights there. Might do a little bit of detail in them. It's quite a simple drawing this. I just want a first drawing of the day, so I just want to do something a bit more fun. This is where the window is going to start. Keep that line nice and smooth going across. And then for the window coming down, it's not very big, this side window. There we are. Now I'm just going to do an inside edge. Not too thick, not too thin. I'm using a white gel pen for this, so it's got like a medium-sized nib. It's not too thin, it's not too thick, which is quite good. It's what you really want. I actually found any other gel pens which are different sizes. Maybe I should try and find some more. This is like it's probably like a 0.5 or 0.4 size nib. And we'll bring this across. Then just after this window here, I'm going to do the second wheel arch. And then for the bodywork to come round. Okay, and there's a little vent here. And then for the door, we'll bring this down. And this side skirt here, which is between the two wheel arches, sticks out a little bit, so the door's going to come out. There, as you can see that little line. Then this bodywork sticks out a little bit. It doesn't go straight down, it sticks out a little bit. So we'll emphasize that with the door coming across. and then bring it down. And I'll just do a line just to show you what it's coming out at, just like so. And just below that we could do the door handle. I'll just do another line just in this wheel arch. Problem is the gel pen, it takes quite a bit to dry, so just be careful if you put your hand over the top of it. Now I'm just going to do a line across to the two lights. I'm just turning the paper here just for the pivot of my wrist. Sometimes it's difficult to get your angle, but if you turn the paper, go with the pivot of your wrist. Now this line needs to come to the wheel arch, just like so, smooth long line. This light joins up here. I'm just using a photo reference for this, so you have to excuse me if I do pause for a second, just have a glance at the picture that I'm using it from. I could have done this beforehand, practiced maybe a bit before, but all the cards you see me drawing, I'm learning how to draw them with you. So when I'm telling you certain areas, like a line here, a line there, I'm pretty much telling myself how to do it as well. So you're learning with me. It's all about learning process. Okay, I want to join this windscreen up. Maybe bring it a little bit forward. And then we should do a smooth line right across. And then one for the windscreen. And we'll bring this across. And I want to join this line to the bottom one. Okay, you can see it there, I've just smudged it a little bit, but I'll fix that, it's okay. And it's got quite a large grill, this one. So this comes down here, comes up a little bit of an angle. This angle is just a little bit more forward than the windscreen line, so it's, see it comes down there. And again on this side. Bring it in. Bring this across. Then the two vents. Okay, that sounds look pretty nice. It needs a spoiler on this, so let's do a spoiler at the back. Not too big of a one. And the other wing mirror should be about there. And I'm just doing the inside edge. Just like so. Now let's do the wheels. I might use my trusty elapse tool here. Just like so. And do a second line just for the inside edge. Okay, now we need one for the rear wheel. Just gotta try and figure out which one would suit it best. That one. Yeah, I need to do a inside edge for here. Okay, that's a wheels drawing. There's a bit of smudgy here and there, there's little dots as you can see, but it's okay, it's fine. It still looks awesome, as you will see when I reveal the black image on my photos afterwards. Now it just needs a little bit of shading, I think. Don't want to do too much. Just a little bit on these edges. I want to make keep the shadows on the lower part of the car, the thickest lines anyway, at least. As the eye gets drawn to the different contrasts, and if it's darker on one side and light on the other, it'll pull the eyes in a certain direction. When you're creating an image with all the different shadows, you just got to remember where you want the lightness and darkness to go. Where do you want the main picture to be? A lot of people who do landscapes do like a kind of a central picture, so the eye pulls into the center to give it a nice distance. So it just depends where you want the lightness. So if you want the lightness on the inside, keep it dark on the outsides, edges, all four of them, and keep it constant as well. So I'm just doing a bit of shadow there. Might do a bit of tire tread just going down. Just these little zigzag shapes. Okay. Just a little bit of shadow at this front edge. And maybe let's do a little bit on this lights here. Just a little bit of shadow at the bottom of the bumper. Just doing some thicker lines. You've just got to remember as well, if you do a shading, black and white shading, like comic book style, to leave white highlights where you want some shapes, because you can do too much blocky and it can ruin some of the detail. But you got to remember, you got to cover some of it up as well, so it's kind of a mix and match. So I might just cover up a little bit of this line at the bottom. So this line's thicker at the bottom edge and it's lighter at the top. Okay, I think I'm just about done here. It needs something else. Let's do the R35 here. And just my signature there just for now. Okay, let's I'm going to do a bit of Posca pen in purple. It looks green on the on the negative, but you'll see in the picture in the end. Okay, and then Might do some lines going across. Why not? I've just noticed on the camera, you can see where the green bit, where the dark bit's on the green, that's where actually it's not quite dry yet. So it's quite good to know that. You can see when the paint's actually dry by looking at the camera. Excuse me. It's not quite as light as I want it, or for the camera's sake, and not as dark as I want it. So I add a bit more shadows just here and there. Just until that paint dries on the outside. I might do a bit of shadow just inside of these shapes that I've done. Let's see what kind of effect this has. Sorry, I've gone off camera. There we are. Bring these up. I'm just going to be very careful for this, just because that green that you can see is not quite dry. So I'm using my little finger just to rest on top of the paper, like so, and using that to balance my hand. Just like so. This has been excuse me. This has been quite successful on black paper. So yeah, I've been trying with a lot of different coloured papers as well. Just for a different kind of effects, you know. It's just fun to different try. You can't just do the same media and same paper all the time, but really the artist's journey is about experimenting with a lot of different things, and you'll never get to where you want to go. The whole point of it is not to actually get to where you want to go, because it's pretty much, it's done, you've completed it. You can see that in college when you've finished all your coursework, 5 years, and then you end up in McDonald's or something. Well, it's just like, well, what's happened? But it was really the journey that counted. So it's not about where you actually end up to as an artist, it's about the journey of learning, exploring, trying different medias, trying different pens, papers, and seeing what you can actually create. Okay, I think I'll leave that like that. Okay, you can see there without the negative effect what it actually looks like now. It's looking pretty good. I'm pretty happy with how that turned out. It's just a simple, fun little drawing. It's not realistic or anything. So I use this white gel pen. It is a uni ball pen. And yeah, it's got quite a thick nib. Mr. Bushy Pencil Company. And I used a uni chalk marker as well for this. The only problem with this is, as you can see, the reflections on there, it's very, very still wet. but it's got a nice effect with the black, and yeah, I'm really happy how it turned out. Anyway guys, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you later.